FC Barcelona is said to be in the middle of a financial crisis, and even so, the club has dropped $70 million in a single signing of Raphinha. This is not counting the signing of Robert Lewandowski. So how is this possible? This is the same club that let Lionel Messi walk due to lack of funds, right? Just checking to be sure. Last year, when Barca announced the news that La Pulga would no longer play for the club, the world of football was left in shock, absolutely speechless. This was a day that no one thought that would ever come. Based on how Messi has expressed himself in years past, it seemed that he would play his entire career there and potentially retire at Barcelona. However, it seems that the financial crisis that the club was said to be dealing with was too much for the Blaugranas to handle, so they had no choice but to let the greatest player in their history walk away to PSG. According to Mundo Deportivo, club president Joan Laporta said that the demands Leo Messi was putting forward was too much, too high, and unrealistic. So he opted to part ways with the Argentina captain. There was simply no money to meet the demands and have him stay. They said the club was in financial shambles. So, are they or are they not? Were they just tired of Lionel Messi and his father? Did they predict the decline and wanted to part ways before the decline affected them long term? Nobody knows for sure. The same sources that said Messi was not wanting to be renewed at a similar rate, but that as a part of the negotiations he demanded to rebuild the roster, that means that he wanted people to hire more players, quality superstars, to attempt to replicate the success of years past. In the eyes of Laporta, paying for Messi's salary and the caliber of players La Pulga demanded was impossible. However, it is hard to imagine that Messi would demand more expensive players than Raphinha and Robert Lewandowski. I mean, Lewa is literally one of the best, if not the best striker of the last several years. Something is just not adding up here. Who did La Pulga piss off so badly? When Laporta made the decision, he took a lot of things into consideration. He had to think about Lionel Messi's age and projection. It made very little sense for Barca to sell players and cut wages of younger stars in order to pay Messi's salary. When faced with this difficult scenario, a decision had to be made, and they decided to let La Pulga make his desired millions in Paris, even if it hurt the fan base. It was time to mark the end of an era. Do you agree that it is weird for FC Barcelona to let Lionel Messi walk to PSG claiming they had no money but signed Raphinha for $70 million a year later? We'll read you in the comments. And in the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe.